What's up, everybody? Solomon here. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Wednesday. If you see any scam ads on this video, please do not participate in those. I saw a really great tweet from Darren today. Trade the market you have, not the one that may occur in April. And that really should speak volumes to a lot of people, especially people that have been around since 2017 in this market. Now, I realize very much so that many of you may have not been around in April of 2017, or even, I don't think that we're in April right now concerning the crypto market. I think that we're probably closer to August or September before this parabolic rise. So, we are in an extremely overvalued bull market, in my opinion, right now. I do not think that it's sustainable, but I also think that we're about to go pretty much parabolic here after this month. And then we really probably only have a couple of months left in this bull market. So that's my opinion. I could be 100% wrong. Everything could just continue to go up forever. And, we'll all become millionaires with $100 investments. But that's just, in my opinion, not the way that these things work. So a smart tweet there from Darren. I saw this today, and I'm going to go over some other stuff too here. It looks like Ripple has patented on-demand liquidity for foreign exchange and cross-border payments. This is a big deal. I don't know if it's a gigantic deal, and I think I'm following XRP. Yeah, I am. Of course I am. But it's still really interesting that this is just a little bit of the scope for you guys as far as what these blockchain companies, and Ripple is a behemoth in the blockchain and digital asset and distributed ledger technology space. What they're trying to accomplish here, this is network computing system implementing on-demand liquidity, which obviously we know utilizes or can utilize XRP for cross-medium transaction services, essentially a bridge currency, correct? Now, I think they initially filed for this in 2019, again in 2020. I believe this is the approval for this, but it's a patent, you know what I mean? We've seen patents that are going to be utilizing different digital currencies across the board here, from almost any big major company you can possibly think of, whether it be MasterCard or Visa or, I don't even know, just any company you can really think of. I've seen patents in the past. If you take too much stock into them, we saw a Bank of America patent about reward points utilizing, or maybe it was American Express, utilizing Ripple, and when it was still called Ripple back in the day. D+H, which is Finastra now, the same thing. So this is fantastic. It's just showing that the innovation is not stopping regardless of the nonsense that's going on. I don't think this is a major deal regarding price. I think XRP inherently is probably going to do its own thing in this bull market, whether anybody wants it to or not, and regardless of the legal stature of XRP. So I just think it's going to run. No matter how it runs or how high it runs, I have no idea. It is what it is. We're in a bull market. Things are going to go up. NBAs, and I still hold my XRP. People think that I may be bearish on XRP. I'm certainly not. My long-term bags are packed. I have been trying for the past, since November, to try to branch out a little bit more and get into things that seem like more of quick term or, sure bets, where I could potentially do multiple X's of my money. So far, it's paid off to an extent. This is really interesting, though, and this is NBA's Spencer Dinwiddie. Dishes on his crypto-based app for creators. This is Galaxy. This is a Hashgraph initiative. I actually signed up to this platform. They emailed me back. I'm accepted onto this platform as of last week. I have been so tied up, I have to get involved in this a little bit more here because, as you guys probably know, I'm a big supporter long-term of what Hedera Hashgraph is doing, and I also hold HBAR, not financial advice. Brooklyn Nets guard Spencer Dinwiddie created Galaxy to help entertainers monetize themselves using social tokens. Obviously, DLT previously sold tokenized shares of his contract. Now he has created Galaxy, an app that helps other entertainers raise funds via crypto tokens. And result is a tokenized ecosystem built on Hedera Hashgraph, a distributed ledger technology similar to blockchain. Galaxy, which is essentially being entitled a Creator's Galaxy, seeks to help actual entertainers benefit from everything from memorabilia sales to appearances and even sell shares on their contracts to allow them to earn more upfront. All this value trapped in the entertainment industry built off the intellectual property of creators and the likeliness and skill set of creators. So this is huge. This kind of takes away from some of these larger platforms that we're seeing that we know that run the space right now. We know Instagram creators are paid. We know YouTube creators are paid. I monetize my content on YouTube. It is what it is. But, you know, essentially bringing that revenue back into the creator's hands, in my opinion, is the future of content creation, and we will see where this goes. So yeah, check out Galaxy. We all know that HBAR Hashgraph is big. It's obviously a little bit of a bigger partner here. So, all right. Last but not least, I wanted to touch base on a couple of things here. I've gotten a lot of DMs about my Patreon being sold out. It's not sold out. I had a tier that was on discount that I think I closed Sunday at midnight. And then I opened up 50 spots. So if you're seeing them that are filled, I have increased that to 100, but I don't really care if it's 100 or if I think 30 people out of 50 signed up within a day. If it ends up at 30 people, that's fine. I'm closing. There's one tier open still. This is it. The last tier of the bull run, I already said that before. I'm closing it at the end of this month because we don't have very far past May, in my opinion, to go in this market. And it is what it is. If you want to join, join. If you don't, feel free not to. We found a lot of things on here. This today that I posted is not a 60 or what was it? DAO maker yesterday, a 38X or whatever I posted Monday. And actually, to be completely transparent, what was that other one? Evolution. I posted Monday with a huge caveat that it's extreme risk. It's probably going to 100X. It did at 90X. But I had doubled, and I told you guys yesterday on that video too that I actually got involved in a scam. By the time that I woke up this morning, I looked and it was still doubled. I sent money to a scam money back in Ether, and I sold out of Evolution. I think Evolution actually, though, when it actually hits CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, may do well, and it may surprise some people. It may take a couple of weeks, but it may do well. So pay attention to that one. I'm not saying buy in. I'm not saying buy into anything, but that DAO maker also is still, I think it's still in the $3 and some range. And they listed a Qcoin at 4 a.m. on Tuesday. I posted it Monday, obviously, and it did a 19X. I know some people couldn't get in, but that's the nature of the beast. Some people aren't going to get in. Finding those ones that list to exchanges and that aren't on Uniswap where people could potentially get wrecked from fees, in my opinion, is huge. I will obviously continue to try to do that. But yeah, I posted this today. These NFTs go on sale on BondSwap and OpenSea. If you don't know what an NFT is, it's a non-fungible token, okay? Essentially, it's a unique item that operates separate from Ethereum's main blockchain, I guess you could say, but it's still essentially on Ethereum. This was at 4 p.m. today, okay? And these three NFTs went on sale for 0.15 Ethereum each. There was already, actually, it was kind of funny, there was already people offering more than 0.15 Ethereum for these. And then I want to get into the utility of these. I actually went over this with my wife. These are Polka pets. It obviously didn't go over well with my wife saying that I got invested into things like these. Before I talk about prices now, because we're about 3 hours after that 0.15 Ethereum sale. Actually, I'll do prices right now. So this is Mantra DAO. This one is doubled the 0.15 already. This is Kylan, and Kylan. These aren't just freaking cards that you stare at. I'll go over the utility of these things in a second because I think it really confuses people. People are like, what is the point of doing this? Well, the point is to try to either A, turn a profit quickly, or B, try to participate in the utility that these things offer. We know that the Polkadot ecosystem is big. Kylan is an unreleased token. Essentially, you're going to be airdropped 500 Kylan tokens just by holding this card along with other utility. Every one of these cards have different utility have different utility prospects. This one also sold at 0.15 Ethereum about 3 hours ago. It is now selling for 0.65 Ethereum, the last sale. And then BondSwap was selling for 0.15 Ethereum. This is in Bondly prices. Hold on. The last sale was at 0.44 Ethereum, so almost a 3x in like 3 hours. Granted, you have to take into account the gas fees here, so probably like a 2.5x in like 3 hours. So when you're searching for these coins, it's interesting, but also the NFTs present a value role as well as from an investment standpoint. They may seem just like a card that has a funny Pokemon-looking character on it, but it's certainly not. It's certainly more than that, in my opinion. This is the utility you're granted from this Kylan network one. Guaranteed a free airdrop of 500 Kylan. Kylan is not even released yet. You look at some of the partners that Kylan has in the Polkadot ecosystem, and they are big. Possible future airdrops. To be determined exclusive access and promotions within Kylan. And access to this Polka Pets world. Okay, that's great. Now this this is Mantra DAO. Lottery entry for next gen Polka Pets. You weren't granted an airdrop with this one, which is why I'm assuming that the price is still a little bit lower. It's 2x what it was sold for 2 hours or 3 hours ago. Lottery entry, exclusive access and promotions, eligibility to be used as collateral for Mantra DAO lending products, blah, blah, blah. You get it. Bond swap is interesting as well. And I think this may be the sleeper of this group. Bonus airdrop of partner tokens from Bondly's non-fungible token launchpad. If you were not aware, Bondly's NFT launchpad is essentially Bridge Mutual was on there. And Bridge Mutual was right around $5 right now, or at least it was as of a couple days ago. I think it was in the $4 range. Bridge Mutual launched like a secret NFT type thing that they just announced only through their medium on Bondly. And they sold for 0.4 Ethereum. There was 40 of them. Now they're selling for almost 7 Ethereum. And also the utility that NFT granted you, you were airdropped. I forget how much it was. It was like 2,000 Bridge Mutual tokens or something like that, which at the time where I initially found that equated to $9,000. So if you're thinking that these NFTs are pointless, that they have no use whatsoever, some of them do. But people pay just for status symbols. You know, look at the certain NFTs certainly have that, but these Polkadot ecosystem ones, these sold out in like less than a minute and a half. There was 800 of them, I think, on BondSwap, and they sold out in a minute and a half. I got into that Kylan one at 0.15 Ethereum. I only bought one, and now it's selling for like 0.6, whatever it was, 0.64 Ethereum. So essentially 4xing, 4xing like whatever my money was in like 2 hours, 3 hours. That's insanity, right? So I don't know. It is what it is. NFT staking rewards, Bondly plus partner tokens, and also on the BondSwap one, lottery entry for 10 extra BondSwap cards to be airdropped to holders. And we can see right here, 4 p.m. It was what it was. These things went really fast. The first sale had Moonbeam, which is also an unreleased Polkadot project, which is really big. They had Bondly itself, which is not BondSwap, but Bondly. BondSwap is the platform. Bondly is the actual whatever. Bondly was in the first one, and Darwinia was in the first one. These are all Polkadot. I can't talk projects, and almost all of them are at least double, if not like 3 or 4x the initial price that they sold for. So you're not going to find coins every single day. I try to look for coins every single day. I'm sure that there's some coins that are newly released that I'm not going to find, or that I didn't move on, or that I'm not posting about. And I have my own reasons for doing that. Some of those are definitely going to go up. If you look at that auto that just was released, it's done like a 10x in like the past week. I didn't post about it. Some of these yield farming things that don't have partners and stuff like that, I get a little bit weary about because I don't want the rug pulled out from underneath me. And I've also posted things that have had rug pulls. Soft rug pull. I think that Evolution Finance may have had a soft rug pull, or they sold early to a lot of the team. Now, they were announcing they were going to do that. They said that the price didn't drive it from more than $1.80 or whatever, but believe what you want to believe. But I don't know. The track record speaks for itself. If you guys want to, I'm closing the Patreon completely at the end of this month. There are spots available. Whatever spots get filled, get filled. Whatever spots don't are going to get closed out. And it is what it is, because in my opinion, we probably got March. I hope that we have April. And we may have a little bit of May here for this bull market. And I could be wrong. My opinion could be completely wrong. But Darren's tweet says it best. And trade in the market you have, not in the one that may occur in April. Last but not least, I've had a lot of people asking. And if you do end up joining Patreon or whatever, again, I'm not telling you to. And nothing that I post is financial advice whatsoever. And you message me or whatever. I've got like 250 people trying to message me. It's very hard to keep up with that. What I'm trying to do in tandem with answering messages and stuff, and I certainly try to get to every one of them, is to find things and to post things that I believe personally could do well. It's not saying they will do well, but that's what I'm spending a lot of my time in. If you join, you know, a lot of this stuff may be through Uniswap. The DAO maker one was on KuCoin. God, if I find more that are on exchanges that people can gain access to, I'll certainly present those. Some of these just so happen to be on Uniswap. Gas fees are high. I recommend looking into Uniswap and learning how to use it if you're interested and you want to do your own research on those coins. I also recommend learning how to use Metamask. It is what it is. So, but yeah, trade in the market you have, not the one that may occur in April. And what I really wanted to say is people are asking me to potentially be adding to some of these coins, like adding to Cardano, adding to some of these coins that have went very, very high from an ROI standpoint from the bottom in March. My personal opinion on that is I am not adding anything to anything that is in the top 100 market cap. We are in a bull market. We don't know when the bull market is going to turn around. I am looking for a potential hedge against these high caps right now, and things that can still 5 or 10x or maybe even 20x. I don't think we've seen a 20x yet, but we've seen I think 2 15x's. It's much harder to move these assets that are in the top 100. If you believe that this is the utility bull run, great. If you don't think that the prices are going to drop again, great. I have a differing opinion. I think that they are going to drop again. I think we've got a little bit of time left. My long-term bags, anything in the top 100 I would consider a long-term bag that I have, are not moving and I'm not adding to them. I'm not buying dips because I don't want to be caught buying the dip that was the freaking top, right? Oh, Bitcoin hits $70,000 and I bought at $65,000. I feel great buying that dip, right? And then everything crashes again. So I'm looking for small caps that have good partnerships, good utility or proposed utility cases. We've been lucky so far. I would say 95% of the time. And nothing is financial advice because everything that I post still needs vetted out because I make wrong decisions sometimes too. Shit, I participated into a scam. Luckily, I made a little bit of my money back, you know, by the actual asset doubling by the time all the dust settled. But, you know, this market is absolutely the Wild West. So don't trust anybody. Trust yourself. Invest in yourself. You don't need a Patreon to invest in yourself. And I'm going to continue to research and post everything that I possibly can while we still have a little bit of time left to do so. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, news to me at this point is a little bit irrelevant unless it comes in the form of something major, because I think that the prices are going to essentially just drive themselves. I think that the bull's been let out of the cage at this point. So, but we don't have a lot of time left until he goes back in. I hope we do, but I think that we've only got a few months left. So, yeah, again, I could care less. If you want to subscribe. If you don't, fantastic. I'm still going to make these videos and try to post stuff. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.